Oh,
Hey, we're
hello,
live.
hello, everyone. I'm about to get
Welcome,
on the
welcome,
YouTube on my
everybody.
phone and read your absolutely amazing comments. Sorry, I'm an hour late. Traveling. It's now part of my life once more. Yeah, you guys will know more about it in another time. But so far, that's all you need to know. I'm traveling again. I am ready to take a shower, and after this, going to sleep because it was a long. Yeah, it was a. Listen.
That's a lot of
I'm not gonna get
information.
into like why people like to buy like panties and like dirty socks. They like that. They like the smell, but that's not. This is not the show where we talk about smelly panties and stinky socks. This is for another show, and we probably will have an expert on someone who sells their shit all the time. I think that will be very interesting to hear. I don't know if I.
That's actually a pretty cool show.
I
Let's go. Let's see if
know,
we
I
can get on the
know.
on the
I
show
just
to
want
talk
to
about
say,
that.
yeah, I mean, that there was a lady
You
from
already have people
Japan that
in
she got
mind? Is that what
busted
you're
for
saying?
selling her underwear or some shit. No, actually, no. There was a pretty high level artist somewhere selling her underwear, and she got busted and some shit like that, and they were like giving her shit. I don't remember where. I saw an article not too long ago. I read a lot of those articles, so.
Wow. I will look it up. Well, thank you for being here, everybody. It's already a lot of people on the chat. I see Brian Crosby. Hey, man, thank you for being here, helping us out. Brent Ross, always good to hear you, man. Trevor is Black. Thank you for being here, guys. We're sorry that we're this late.
Those are my
Like
peeps.
Thunder said,
Those
it's
are my
just
peeps. Those are my
traveling
peeps. So
again.
some
So
days you guys are gonna see
this is
me
gonna be a
with my
traveling show.
phone on, just on my phone, doing the live feed. Then other days when I get running, I get to do them in my hotel room now. I have a beautiful office that I have not been able to use yet. I moved to a new home. Took us 7 days or 7 or 10 days to like do the whole move. It was incredibly grueling. My poor father, Mario Jose Chuy,
Yeah.
Mario Chuy brothers. He is actually pretty sick. He got really sick from moving all the stuff. So, like I said, yeah,
Yeah, he
I
actually got
made
sick,
him
right? He
some
was tell.
tea,
Yeah, he was.
ginger,
You were buying him stuff the other
cucumber.
day, right?
What else? I put a bunch of stuff. Lemon. I boil that up. I don't know what your favorite stuff is for when you're sick, but I made him a couple things, and he stayed in bed. He never does because he's like a crackhead. Just me. Lemon.
Ginger. I do ginger and
What?
yeah,
I was
ginger
gonna
and
put onion
lemon.
and
You know
garlic
what my
too,
mom
but
used to do?
that's a
Onion
little too
and
much.
uh,
Yeah.
yeah.
So
I don't.
that's the intro,
I don't
guys.
do
So
that
I
stuff,
said
man.
that I
That's
was gonna
just mean.
make a not a GoFund, but a Cash App for my dad because I know you guys for his mustache. He uses a lot of
A cash.
mustache stuff that is very expensive. I'm just kidding. I know.
Mustache
He's already
wax.
a
We
vocal
should get
monk.
him a sponsor for
Somebody
that.
that likes to do that. Send it to my father. He was an MVP of the weekend. Actually, true story. My dad was cleaning outside, and our neighbor, who's like 80 years old, she came out, and my dad was like, "What's your name?" Because he makes friends with everybody, and he said, "Oh, my name is this, right?" And my dad, "Oh, cool, whatever." Like, and then the lady was like, "Are you married?" And my dad was like, "Yes, I'm married." And she was like, "Oh, okay," because my husband don't pay attention to me. I was just asking. Who said
Wow.
when you're 80 that you don't need some putang? I'm just saying. It's
What?
a mustache, man. My dad is like he
Yeah,
attracts all
yeah.
the
You need to
women.
get
The,
some.
the
Yeah.
mustache attracts all the women. And he's very charismatic too. I'm not gonna lie. He's a pretty cool dude. But
Yeah,
so
he's a
going back
lovable
to
dude.
business,
Yeah, for
guys.
sure.
Today,
Yeah.
yes.
Okay, so I just want to remind everybody today was the last day for the if you sign up for Patreon, you will get a postcard. Today it will be in about an hour. This will be the last day to do that. Actually, a lot of people sign up for
You know
that,
what?
so we might run another one
I
like that in the
have
future.
I
We'll
have
have
a
to see
over
what the new things are.
Jesus, 40 pieces of gear or more in my house. And there is one historical. I have a t-shirt, the first t-shirt I use
Mhm.
or the first pants that I use for of my gear. I might raffle that. I think that'll be kind of cool.
Yeah, I think we should do that. Yeah, a lot of people start signing up this month. We're becoming more consistent with the uploading and everything else. So yeah, it's gonna get pretty fun. And if you guys can see the artwork that we put in for the t-shirt, that it's if you remain on Patreon, you will start getting t-shirts, coffee mug, what was it, sweatshirt, and they're the only designs that are there. That's the only ones you can get it. Okay, so I guess we can get started. Well, I guess what the NFL Pro Bowl
No,
games.
I
Did
just
you get to
heard
watch
what
it,
you told me that
Thunder? Do
happened.
you watch a little bit of that?
Tell us a little bit.
Yeah, well, yeah, it was pretty cool. They changed the way they did it. They had like a competition for the quarterbacks, which was pretty cool. I did like it. Derek Carr won that, and then he just like cut a promo after it because they asked him like something like related to Las Vegas, and they were like, "Did you did you like the way that they treat you here in Las Vegas? This one time you might be going to another city." And then he's like, "Well, I never hear them cheer that loud, and now that they're cheering very loud, that's if they had cheered louder before, I might have stayed as one going to
Is this
another
the fir-
place."
is this the first time that they
So
do
he's just like,
flag football?
"I'm
Because I
out. I'm
remember they
tired of this
used to
shit.
do
Like,
like,
I don't want to deal."
yes.
It was celebrity before. They still have a celebrity game that's like for charity, but this was the first time they did this, and it was a lot of fun. I mean, it was a
6 games.
little too much. Maybe they should just stick to one game because they did like
Oh,
six,
okay.
six flat. Yeah, but because they were like 10 minutes long, right? So they did like 6 games. But I mean, it was still a lot. But it was fun. It was different, and the one thing that I noticed, and my girlfriend Monica was telling me, is like players from other teams, they since they don't have to hit each other anymore during the game, it might create more of a friendship going on thing instead of just like trying to tackle each other to the ground. I thought that was
Talking about
yeah, I thought that
celebrities,
was pretty
yesterday
cool.
was
Like
the
as a
Grammys, man.
dynamic. That's what I'm trying to say.
I know you did. I was telling you
Oh,
about the
dude,
Grammys.
I
Like there is
blanked
a
out on the
lot of
Grammys.
buzz.
I went to.
I'm gonna mention it since everybody's been mentioning too. There was a first transgender woman who won the duo, like best duo, yesterday, and she cut a pretty interesting promo, right, telling her story and stuff, and Madonna actually introduced her and yeah.
Oh, I did
But
see
she was
that,
so
but I
hot when
didn't.
she
I
was
didn't watch the thing
introducing
because
them,
I
you know,
was.
and
I
she
was
was
stepping
like, the
out.
girl
Yeah,
was
yeah.
like, "Thank you, Madonna, for like opening the doors for like LGBTQ, the transgender community." It was interesting. Beyonce won. I think she's like the artist that has won the most Grammys. What was the other one?
The most Grammys ever.
Any
Yeah, I did
Bad
see that.
Bunny
Yeah.
won. It's not. And
Yeah. Well. Yeah. Of course. Yeah. You know how I feel about that, dude. Thank you, Marks in New Mexico, for
who?
for your $2. Front row loves to steal fries.
Oh my God,
That's
I'm
what he's
so
saying.
hungry. Don't even
Front
talk about
row
fries.
loves
Front row,
to
if
steal
you steal a
fries.
fry, I'll kill you. A shout out to Front Row. That's one of the most supportive fans, and also I think we're gonna be announcing. I don't know if we announced it already, but we'll be announcing some stuff for Mission Pro. Don't forget, Mission Pro is February 11. Tickets are available if you on missionprowrestling.com. If you are not gonna go, don't be a dick. Go on titlematchnetwork.com and watch the show. This year we only have 4 shows. We're really focusing on having great shows and actually make the shows bigger. So we're working on doing some stuff. But yeah, everybody that supports Mission Pro, I really, my love is to you guys. But we have a show.
Yeah, the shows are always great. It's just I love to watch. I think this
Yes.
tomorrow I will be uploading 4 new reaction videos, and one of them is my favorite match
Oh my
for
God,
from
yes, yes, that was
December. Was the candy cane the
If you
candy
have,
cane match? Dude,
if you
that
haven't
match
seen
was
Rashesh Chanel, that we
insane.
won,
It's just
I can't say it, and Maddie Rankowski, and you guys that are not booking them as tag team in other states, you guys are dumb. I'm just gonna say that. It's like I feel it's like uh the Twister sisters all over again. Like they just like we came out of nowhere and people didn't want to book us, and yeah, now we are not together, but I have a wall of fame for me and her. I mean, her and I, in my brand new office. I actually put my titles up. I'm actually gonna get the NWA title made so I can put it. Like, yes, I am. Why not? That's
are
another thing, guys.
you?
We're gonna talk about the
Oh
Last of Us
wow!
episode
I
4
read.
pretty shortly, but I want to feel comfortable and I want to feel proud of the things that I have accomplished and be like, yeah, motherfuckers, I won. You gotta have to block this one. We're gonna get demonetized. Uh, I want to feel
We're gonna
proud of
get
what I have
demonetized by the
accomplished.
second one. So
Well, I
please
mean, and
support
you
right
can say
now
in the
while we still
comments,
can
it's
get
like
money, please.
Thunder Rosa has accomplished a lot, and I'm very humble about it because it's just it's what it is. But now that I had an opportunity to sit down for 7 months and rehab and go over all the stuff, I really saw everything that I was able to accomplish along with all the people that came and helping me on the way, and it's just like um article. Yes.
Can I say something like really? No, it's not gonna be like terribly personal, but guys. Sometimes I have to remind her of the things that she has done. Like I have to like go back in time and just like you did this and you have done this and you have done this because she. I don't know if you. It's just that sometimes where you have a background like we do, right? It's very hard to stay on that, like know that it's what I call imposters syndrome, something like that. Like you don't, yeah, it's
But
what it's
no,
called, right? Yeah, I know.
this
Yeah,
month I really
that's I think
realized that
that's the problem.
dreams come
But
true and you can keep dreaming and you can keep achieving and that's pretty awesome. So, and I know the Last of Us, they keep dreaming and achieving that they have a regular life one of these days, but their lives getting crappier and crappier. Yeah.
okay, before we move on to that, because I do want to talk about that, I have to, since you missed on one of the finalists
Oh,
for the Super Bowl,
well,
who's gonna
you
win?
are Kansas City
Eagles
all the
or
way.
Kansas City?
I'm gonna go just to make it interesting.
Yeah,
I
yes,
want to
of course,
go
every
with the
year.
Eagles.
Okay, I see that. Okay,
Yeah,
I mean, I'm gonna be very honest. The both teams are amazing. I mean, they're each the number one seed of
no, and
of
it
both
is,
conferences. So
I'm
it's gonna
really
get
looking
crazy.
forward to see
It's
the Super Bowl, not only
gonna be
because I
close.
love the
I'm
commercials and
sure.
I'm probably gonna eat a little bit extra, and I shouldn't, but I am because it's the Super Bowl. But yeah, it's gonna be a good game. And there was another article that I just saw not too long ago about there's 2 players, they're brothers. One plays for the Kansas City, and the other one plays for the Eagles. And did you see that? Did you see that article? And they were asking the mom who she's rooting for.
No.
Yeah, bro.
Oh, for the brothers.
Yes.
for the Kelsey brothers. Yeah, she is. Yeah, they have a, they have a show like this. They have a what's it
Funny.
called, a podcast, and it's like super popular. I mean, it's just that Travis. I mean, I love the dude. He's a lot of energy. Like, I don't know if I could be around him the whole time because he's like, yeah, dude. Like, I don't know, but I do love the way he plays, and
They're
I do
all-
love the
yeah,
energy
so
he brings. And the
how
other dude
how
is super calm.
how
Like,
old are they? Both
yes,
of them.
I'm really good at football. I don't know. I think Travis in his early 30s. Everybody's on like in the early 30s. I don't think. Hey, everybody on the chat. Trevor is Black is an Eagles fan. Okay, thank you guys. So nobody's with me in this. Nobody wants. I mean, come on, this is the Chiefs. Come on, people. I don't know. Okay, so now let's talk about
All right, let's talk about it, homie.
The Last of Us. So they actually went to Kansas City in this episode. I don't know, man. I enjoy those moments where they're like when he doesn't fall asleep because he has to keep like guard of what's happening. I just I just thought about I mean, Pedro Pascal. It's like beyond like a great actor. I don't know exactly what it is about the dude because I will say that is the way he makes his face or
But it
whatever.
was great.
But
It
then
was
on the
great.
Mandalorian,
It was
he's
great.
wearing a fucking helmet and you don't know what he's doing, and he's still good. He's so good. He made me feel like he reluctantly cares
Well-
about this girl. Like, he doesn't want to care because
No, I mean,
like he
his
explains in
daughter
the
died on his
he
arms on the
doesn't want to
first
get attached to
episode. It was
nothing.
one of the most traumatic experiences that somebody can go through, especially like I knew she was gonna die when she broke her ankle, and I was like, man, just she's gonna get eaten by the fucking by the effing zombies. Like, let her go. And then when he's like, let her go, and then start shooting, and then she dies, and it's like the whole scene. Like, I knew once they have her died, and then they have him take care of this girl, of course he doesn't want to get attached to her because he feels that if he does, she's gonna die too.
Right. And now on her end, she had like she is the psychology is insane because she has to be like super jaded, but at the same time she's still a kid. So she goes and shoot this guy. And then the dude is like, no, I cannot walk anymore or whatever. And I don't know, man. It's just that I think they cast the perfect people for this. They cast just the it's I really would like to see more of that branching of the story that we had on the because I start playing the game, so now I'm probably gonna get ahead of the story. No, I barely started. I downloaded because it's like $99, like 99 cents, like 9.99.
Where
So I was like, if it's
but where are you
9.99
playing
on the
at?
remastered version, I'm gonna start playing it. But I probably on Steam, like
Playing
you
on
can
computer.
download it on your computer.
I need to get on
and then
gaming
just
because like
play it.
I think that's the next step for us. Twitch,
Yeah,
start playing popular.
yeah, probably. What do you guys think? Should we do some video
Like, I have
games
time for
for Thunder Rosa? Let us know in the comments, please.
Brent,
Like,
okay,
you're gonna play
I'm
at
gonna
like
take
3
my
a.m. in the
glasses off so
morning
you
on
can
your
see how I look
phone,
right now, 'cause I have
flying
no
back
makeup
from
on,
whatever.
and I'm doing YouTube. I'm doing this is how I look right now. I am not gonna have you.
You're
look,
doing Rockstar, like.
No, I don't even have eyelashes on, so that's why I have the glasses on.
It's like that
DJ
time when you
Trevor is
were in
Black said
Japan.
he
Remember that
there's
when you had the
a
match with
Last of Us podcast. Is this on any podcast? Or is it an iPhone, Spotify?
Yeah, it's on Spotify.
Jeff
I listened to
Gredler
it.
says
It's
Pedro
it's the
was great
production.
on
It's the production end of
SNL.
the
And yes,
show.
he was. We're gonna talk about that. By the way.
Oh yes, we're gonna talk about that.
You make me watch that.
Oh my god!
I went on Instagram
oh my god!
on
Okay.
Sunday night.
Yeah, go.
I watched all that and I went to sleep at 1 a.m. Thank you for that. But yeah, we're gonna talk about it.
Yes. No. Okay. So, well, if finishing off, I really want to see what this character. I forgot what her name is. Ellie? Is that? No. It's a new character for. I would like to see people tell me what her name is on the comments. She used to play like on Two and a Half Men. She used to be like that crazy girl that used to follow. What's his name? You remember that? Well, she has a very serious character on this show. She's kind of like a matriarch of Kansas City, which I hope they visit Kansas City for a while. So yeah, the character looks badass. She's like really pissed off. I didn't realize that she was talking about two kids when she because I don't know. So I was like, I thought it was some dude and a girl that were trying to get away. But then when they show up, I was like, oh, what? I didn't know like what was like the whole dynamic is just like changes for me now, because there's a tweet from one of the producers, and he's like about last week's show. He's like, why is everybody crying so much? This is one of the happy episodes. So I don't know what is gonna happen to those kids. That is gonna be so bad. That's gonna make episode 3 look like a park, like a holiday. They're not afraid
of killing kids in this show. No, it's intense.
Oh no, they just do not care, man. Kathleen.
Catherine?
Yeah, I think the name of the character is Kathleen, probably. Yeah. Catherine. She's a Yellow Jacket.
Melanie.
Thank you, Kenny Cervera. Appreciate that. Appreciate that.
So talking about
Melanie Linsky,
our
yes.
homie Pedro on Mr. Pascal on SNL.
Mr. Pascal.
Well, great opening, honestly. I like that he very proudly said that he had like 35 cousins, and it just remind me of like that. Yeah, and it remind me of my last party that I had in my dad's birthday. Yeah, it was 50 people, and all of us were like
birthday party
related. Yeah. So he has a big family, and he never really thought he had a chance in Hollywood. And I mean, look at him. That's insane.
Yeah. Well, I love that there was that moment when he speaks Spanish to them, and he's like he's joking, because I'm pretty like it seems like he still has a very tight relationship with them. So, and then he spoke in Spanish, and I really like that. And then he said, that he make a point for immigration, that people just trying to find a place to get a better life, and he thanks his parents, and that's the story of a lot of people. So I felt like he had that moment to use his platform for that.
It was really interesting.
And then I think that SNL kind of gave us a whole sketch.
Like legit, if you're a Latino person and you bring a gringo, or you bring a white. That was the story with me and Brian. When I first brought him to the house, nobody wanted him there because he didn't speak Spanish. So, and it was like my mom and my dad were like, no puedes, like the same thing. I loved it. It was funny as heck.
Yeah, and what I like, if you guys, I mean, this is the thing that I was thinking of when I was watching it. I was like, they really they just gave this because the best jokes are in Spanish. Like I was laughing about the stuff in English, but then the Spanish stuff was like on point. Like that's
Yeah,
like I felt like I
totally.
was having like a flashback of one of my tias or something like that. I was like, I seen
So
this
you
happen
are on,
before. That-
and
This
no,
is this is
the line that
crazy.
I love the most. So
Um,
you're on antidepressants,
the
anti-anxiety medication. Estás tomando medicina? I was like, oh shit, because that's a big taboo in our community. You don't talk about mental health and medication now.
yeah, you don't talk about mental health and like no, you're fine.
Anthony
It
Lucero,
doesn't matter what
I'd
you no, pero
appreciate
va a
if you
estar bien,
drop
mijo. Pero vas a
$5 if you're
estar
gonna
bien,
talk
mijo.
crap,
You
so I can
know,
read it out loud. How?
Se cortó tu
Okay,
micrófono,
sorry,
creo.
I turn it off. Like
No te
I
escucho
got,
ya.
I
Se
got really
apagó,
here. I
está
was
apagado.
saying I watched Amanda
You
Serrano
got
live
really.
last week. Oh my god, I'm gonna talk about that because I want to get that out too. That woman, Amanda Serrano,
Okay, go
right
ahead.
there.
Yeah, I didn't
If
watch
you
it.
don't
So I
know who
can go
she
ahead.
is, look her up. Like she is one of the best, probably the best boxer currently living. She's from Puerto Rico. She and her sister were boxing together, but now she's being managed by the Paul's family, you know, and she is under Logan Paul and Jake Paul's wing,
Mm.
and she's making bank now. Before she used to fucking, I'm sorry, she used to like, I can't stop cursing. Yeah, and man, like
That's fine.
she's
Just
fight after
go ahead.
fight, she continues to show that she is the women of boxing. Like seriously, you need to be there, like straight up. Who's Latina? Oh, hold on. Let's see. My dad is a Mexican. Our mom is not. Every sketch was a banger for sure. I watched the Amanda fight. Like yes.
Yes. Yes. I think this is the first time in a while, especially since like all the departures from SNL, all these people they just left because they were just they got too big for the show. I guess I don't think you can get too big for SNL, but it was the first time that I laughed all the way through. Like every single one, except for maybe the news stuff that I didn't particularly enjoy that one. I was laughing so much that I had to pause and then go back
No, it was really.
to hear what
It
they
was
were saying
great.
because I was just like
I like
laughing
the
and
one when
laughing
they
and
go to
laughing.
the
So
Italian
it was great.
restaurant and they're like, "Oh, beautiful! Oh, you are so beautiful! Oh, you're funny," you know. Uh,
Yeah, and I like the last one
oh,
where they
when
were just like break. I mean,
when she was
you know,
cutting
this the
things.
Boeing Jang, the Asian guy. So he never breaks. He never breaks character. Like he never laughs, and he just like F it.
No,
You know, I'm just like at the end, like I'm not even saying my dialogues anymore. So who cares? He just start. I want to know who was moving the table because whoever
that was
he was just having the
you
time
know
of his life there because he was making everybody break.
the actress that was
Crazy.
cutting the thing. She never broke. It was hilarious. It was freaking hilarious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. She was. Yeah. That's really what I enjoy about like Saturday Night Live. Those moments when they're like, just like we're so funny. This is so funny. Who cares anymore? Let's just
Yeah.
enjoy the ride. Yeah. So we're since this is very late and you have things to do tomorrow and there's a lot happening this week. You want to talk about All Is
Okay.
Quiet in the Western Front,
Tony
or
gave me the
did you even
homework to
watch that?
this movie. I already having anxiety because I'm having some issues with my, new old home. And as I'm watching it, I'm shaking it. I downloaded it, of course, and it's on Netflix. It's a translated movie. I did not know it's from World War One, right?
It's a German, feel like, yeah.
So first of all, those movies make me super anxious
It's World
because
War
of
One,
the
yes,
style
Germany.
of fighting of World War One. It's probably one of the most tormenting, traumatizing styles of fighting that the people back then went through. Like literally, they were chipping them and they didn't survive. Like not even a week. Like after training, they were dead. and they were on trenches and water. And when I went
So
to London, yeah, when I went to
for like
London, I went to
50
there
yards
was a
of
museum
land,
of
they.
war, and there was one of World War I. And a lot of the things, a lot of the medical resurgency for, like, gangrene infections and all that, it started from there. It started also in during the revolution, because a lot of people were dying after they were getting their, like, limbs cut and stuff, and all the infections and stuff. So it just remind me of that. And then I watched up to, they get a letter, and one of the guys is taking a dump. It was like the weirdest thing. Like, both of them are reading letters as they taking a shit. It's like when you go to the bathroom and you're reading your boyfriend's comments or your boyfriend's text messages, or you're texting your lover, your female lover, and it was very.
Yeah, that's the whole bathroom on the outside situation was super weird. Like I understand, like, who cares anymore? We've seen somebody's guy's guts like exploded, whatever. But at the same time, that was very weird. Yeah, I think that the I mean that's the whole point of that book. I had to read the book when I was in high school, so I already knew what it was. I didn't know there was a movie in the 80s. Apparently, like super super heavy to watch. But yeah, that was a really gruesome war because they had like automatic weapons, like they had like really, but then it was still close quarter combat, so you actually got to see the guy. You might
Oh yeah.
and that not having enough bullets and having to cut somebody's throat to keep going. So yeah, that
Oh,
war was very very
oh, that one. No,
it
and
was it
guys,
was horrible. I mean, not every war is horrible,
after
but that
the
was
war, they started
particularly.
doing a lot of studies about PTSD, because a lot of these men will come back home shaking. They will be at the hospital, like they were just like convulsing. It was just part of like the PTSD, and nobody knew what was wrong with them. And like when there was when the guy Bob was reading a letter to the other dude. I'm terrible on names, guys. You should know this by now. And he was and the guy was reading. It was
I
his
don't remember the
wife's
guy's names either.
letter. That they saying that the war is almost over. Did you save money when you come back? And I was like, oh.
Yeah, it's such a hard, like, that's the whole point of that movie, to be hard. But there's a lot of course this always happens in Germany. They criticize the movie a lot because they say that it was and I quote, Oscar horny, that they were just trying to make it appealing to the Oscar audience. But I mean, that is so. If you can do that, like if you can appeal, if you can make a movie is just to get an Oscar, go for it. I mean, who cares, right? And you still get to do the art,
Yeah.
the artistic part of your show, of your work. So, yeah, I mean, I thought it was amazing. I don't know. I'm pretty sure it's gonna get best foreign film. I don't think it's gonna win best movie. I don't think they're gonna do that again because they did that with the Parasite movie from Korea, and I think that's gonna be the
Yeah.
the last time they do that in a while. Otherwise, they
Well,
would have
there's a
given
couple
to
questions here. I
Cuarón
know,
when they did Roma. So yeah.
connecting with people through wrestling. Asked me about the Grammys. Yeah, we were talking about the Grammys. Kabaka Pyramid won Best Reggae Album. I am familiar with reggae music, but I don't, like I said, I'm very terrible on names. So you mentioned that, and I went online to check him out. So I will be listening to his music pretty soon. Pyramid, yeah.
Kabaka
I actually
Pyramid.
like.
Okay, I'll check it out. Let's see what's going on. You know what I'm doing? You know what I'm doing? Because we'll talk about my health situation in another time, because we're gonna get some experts here, so that you guys can take care better of yourself while I take care better of me. And I've been going on these walks, and they're pretty long. So what I do is and somebody told me this last year that I don't listen to enough music. So I'm doing the Friday playlist, like the new music on Fridays.
Okay,
and I've been
I'm
listening
gonna
to
put it
like
on
some
the
really
33 people
bad
are like
stuff that
listening to
sound
us
like
right now.
what the,
Thank you so
you
much for
know.
listening. Um, who do you think is the worst artist right now? That you're like every time you hear it, you're like, I am turning this crap off. Like I cannot stand it. Oh, you did perform with him. That's pretty dope, man. Yeah, he. That's pretty dope.
Oh,
That's
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 cool,
big.
man.
Yeah, it's pretty dope.
That's pretty. That's
He-
yeah. That's a pretty. Yeah. Yeah. I would like to see that. I would like to. Okay, so also send us the worst music that you guys have. I will listen to 15 seconds of it,
I actually
and
no. Let's
me
do
and
some
Thunder will
Santa
listen to
Rosa
that
reacts to
music
that
and rate it
because we
next
can
week.
we can actually do that for our members
Oh, all
only.
right. Yeah, we can do that. Yeah, for the
Drop
members
it
or
on our
members only.
drop it
Let's do
and
that. Just members only. Yeah.
listen to it.
You send us the song, and we will
Why?
post it as Thunder Rosa reacts to
You
really
guys
bad
should send
music.
like
That's
the
actually
worst
that's a
like
really
things
good
for me to watch because like my reactions, my
that's a really
original
good title.
reactions are like the best.
I'm a big fan of the indie music. Yeah, well, I really like reggae music. There's this Spanish
Los Pericos.
versions of it. Uh, I cannot remember the name
Dread.
of it. I'm
I
so
like
bad. But I
Dread
really
Mar.
Botswana.
Amor,
I forgot.
cuánto tiempo te he esperado. I love that guy. Oh, yeah, beautiful voice.
Wow. Okay. Let's make another let's make another song with that. All right, guys. So uh, please remember to check out our videos on Mondays, Thursdays, and Saturdays, and our special taco blocks on Tuesdays. Who's gonna be your
Well,
first
I have a
guest
couple.
on the comeback to the
Who's gonna
taco
be my
block?
first one?
Do you want to break that right now?
He hasn't responded yet.
Is it gonna be
No,
your homie from The
I'm
Last of
like
Us?
still waiting. No, but I have one of my friends.
Oh
who's an
yes,
up
it's
and comer
responded. Yeah, okay,
artist. He just
we'll
like
say that later
recorded a
then.
song with Chris Perez, and he was touring with Snow the Product. He's been like, "Why are we gonna do a taco vlog?" So RJ City from it's not RJ City, it's
Oh,
RJ
that's cool.
from RJ AJ. Hold on, I'm telling you, I'm bad at names, but he's probably one of them. And then
You're so bad at
I'm trying to
this.
get some people, just to eat tacos with me. But if not, like I said, guys, I'm gonna start.
Gondwana, that's the name, my man. That's the name. They're from Chile. Oh, yeah. I really enjoy their music. I do.
Cultura Profética.
Gondwana. I
Cultura Profética is
actually
one of my
like.
favorites.
That's what I will listen to.
Anything is possible
Cool,
by
of
True
course,
Press. Is
Cultura
that you
Profética.
say that that's
Yes,
like
I
the
love
worst?
those guys too. Yes.
Is that good?
But that's bad music, or that's bad music?
Cultura Profética, bro. I
We're
love
gonna have to
Cultura
wait for you to
Profética. Los
answer
Cafres.
that.
Hell yeah. Like he knows Los Cafres. I went to see them in TJ.
Yeah, Cultura Profética. También chingones. Simon. Isn't like what was your cousin's husband that plays?
Who?
Was he a reggae player? Like he something like that?
No, they
Like
played rock, I
when
think.
you did I have to check it out.
I might be wrong. Or rockabilly. I like rockabilly.
Okay. Well, I have to go back and see. He sent me a flyer, but I'll have to check it out.
Thursday. I gotta get up at 7.
I'm gonna be out. I have to get up at like
6
7.
I gotta do that DDT
So
yoga, baby.
okay. Well, I'm gonna be on table.
Don't forget, guys, like he just mentioned, watch the stuff on YouTube. Subscribe to Patreon. Like my stuff. Send me some messages. I'm only responding messages on Patreon unless you're my super friend on Instagram. And also, if you are here, your questions will be answered. And if you want to talk poop, definitely pay for it, and I will read your comment.
If you really want to get a straight answer, put $5 in that. Okay, so let me just remind everybody that once we get to 250, we'll be raffling a signed and personalized Unrivaled Thunder Rosa figure. And when we reach 500, you will enter to win a personalized Blood and Guts. This is mine. This is not the one you're gonna get. This is the one that I got for my birthday. Thank you. And when we break 1,000, you'll be invited to a Mission Pro Wrestling show in Texas, be featured on the Thunder Blog, and be a guest on the
and
Taco
next week we'll be
Blog.
talking about Super Bowl.
Lastly,
embarrassing moments at the Super Bowl, halftime of the Super Bowl.
Yes.
How much food did I eat?
How
and also,
much food did you eat
I
at the
told you
Super Bowl?
I watched Pam and Tommy, or Pamela and Tommy. We watched Pamela with Love. We're gonna talk about that. And I feel like if you guys haven't watched it, please make sure you watch it. You
Oh,
have
man.
to
Oh,
watch it. I want
yes.
to hear
It's-
what you guys have to say. And
Watch
also,
it.
please, 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 please send us the worst music you ever heard in your life. I would love to read some of the lyrics out loud here and laugh, because I think that's one of my. There is one I can probably translate it. Remember who I am talking about?
This-
No,
No,
you
no,
read it.
no,
You
no.
read it, because I
It wouldn't
makes
even
me
make
laugh.
sense because it's just so
We
bad.
have
This
to laugh,
is-
guys. This is important.
we will. We will.
Shine bright like a diamond.
Rihanna, it's doing the halftime, Brent. Actually, they're
Trevor
like
is
the
black
game
is
is
the man.
is the sideshow
signed
for
up to
Rihanna. That's what
everything.
I said last week.
I love you, man.
Finally,
Let me flash him.
thank you, Trevor. You appreciate it. Okay, with that, please remember to watch AW Dynamite and Rampage, listen to Busted Open Radio, and watch the reaction videos that were coming up pretty soon. If you are a member of the channel, you will get 4 new videos tomorrow. So when in
Thanks for staying up late,
the afternoon,
guys.
because I have to go to the doctor in the morning. So
I am so sorry. But
this was a truly late show now.
And we promised you we were gonna do certain things, and we're doing them.